Hey, what's up, everybody? True Boxing here. Thank you for coming back to get hit with the truth. Sorry, it's been a minute since I've been on. I got a lot going on right now. Just wanted to get back to it. Today's video is the what's next on Leigh Wood, the current WBA regular champion at 126 featherweight. He came out and got his career best win on March 12th in the main event of a DAZN card from the United Kingdom, when he defeated, sorry, I'm drawing a blank here, when he defeated Michael Conlan in their much anticipated mandatory title fight. Michael Conlan was actually outboxing Leigh Wood, outworking him. He even put Wood down early, but then at the end of the 11th, Wood stormed back into the fight in the later rounds, wore down Michael Conlan. At the end of the 11th, he put Conlan down, and then in the 12th, he brutally knocked him out through the ropes, and retained his regular belt, and conceivably punches his ticket towards a mandatory fight with Leo Santa Cruz to determine the true WBA champion. The WBA last year ordered they wanted all their titles in every weight class to be consolidated down to one champion. Regular champions would fight either the interim champion or the mandatory challenger, and would then fight the super champion. Santa Cruz somehow has been allowed to hold on to the super title since 2019 without even defending it, and they asked him if he would be a part of it, if he wanted to be a part of the process, and he did. In order to hold on to a title, he's officially coming back down to 126, and he's supposed to fight Leigh Wood now. So that's the fight that's supposed to happen. Now, just because it's supposed to happen doesn't mean it's going to happen, though. So we got to wait and see. I'm still kind of up in the air on whether it happens. Santa Cruz won his last fight against some guy named, I think, Felix Carbajal in February. And he started, after that win, he started calling out Mark Magsayo, the WBC champion, but Magsayo's fighting Ray Vargas next. So it's kind of up in the air on if Wood and Santa Cruz are going to truly lock horns like everybody wants them to. But we'll see. I'm hoping they do, to determine a full world champ. But if Santa Cruz goes in another direction, Wood's going to be upgraded to full champion, and then we'll see what happens. But let's take a run through, just in case Santa Cruz says no. Let's take a run through the top 10 for Leigh Wood and see what could possibly happen. Number 1 is Emmanuel Navarrete, the WBO champion, the reigning WBO champion. This fight doesn't look likely, even though Navarrete is. It could be possible if Santa Cruz doesn't accept the Wood mandatory challenge, because IBF champion Josh Warrington is likely gonna have a mandatory due. So Wood is gonna want to stay busy, and Navarrete apparently doesn't have a promotional home right now. Him and Top Rank are done with, and he's trying to find a fight right now, and a unification bout with Leigh Wood would make a lot of sense. So if and Wood is with DAZN, that fight could probably easily be made. So I do believe that could be a possibility if Santa Cruz backs out of the mandatory fight. Gary Russell Jr. not champion anymore. This fight's not on the table. Leigh Wood and DAZN are not going to be interested in Gary Russell. I highly doubt it, so I'm going to say no to that one. Mauricio Lara. I do think this is possible if Santa Cruz passes on the Leigh Wood fight, because Lara fights with DAZN as well. And Lara is, he wants the rematch with Josh Warrington. So Leigh Wood might give him a crack with the winner to fight Warrington, possibly beginning of next year, to unify belts. So I think it's possible, this one right here. It could happen. Kiko Martinez is done now. He got dominated against Josh Warrington. This fight has no appeal to it. Josh Warrington. If both guys could mandatories, if Santa Cruz backs out and the IBF grants Warrington an extension, or an exception to go forward with a unification bout, then I think the fight is possible. It's very easily they could very easily make this fight, but I really believe that, you know, they're both going to have to see their mandatories first. So I'm leaning towards the no, but I think this is the most desired fight for Leigh Wood, because it's you know, all United Kingdom showdown right here, and it would be the unified belt. So again, if the Santa Cruz fight does not get made, you know, because Santa Cruz backs out and Wood gets upgraded to full champion, and then Josh Warrington is granted an exception by the IBF, I think this fight could definitely be possible. Kid Galahad's moving up to 130, so that's not possible. Ray Vargas is fighting Mark Magsayo for the WBC belt next, so that's not going to happen. A rematch with Ken Shu, not in the cards. He already dominated him last August, and Shu has done nothing to earn that fight. Joet Gonzalez, not likely. He's with ESPN in Top Rank. And then you got Eduardo Ramirez, not likely. And then a rematch with Michael Conlan, not likely, even though Michael Conlan would like the fight. So Leigh Wood really, it looks like the mandatory showdown with Leo Santa Cruz, which is a big fight right there. And I think Leigh Wood's got his chance there. Santa Cruz is in his twilight. I don't think this is the same Leo Santa Cruz. So I think Leigh Wood definitely has a legitimate crack at the belt. And we'll see what goes down. But it could be something else if Santa Cruz backs out and Wood gets upgraded to full champ. We just got to wait and see, but I think the likelihood that Santa Cruz fights Leigh Wood is pretty strong, because I don't think Santa Cruz wants to lose that belt. So I'd say it's about 80-90% we're going to see Wood versus Leo Santa Cruz for the WBA Featherweight Championship of the World in the second half of this year. And that's what I got. That's the what's next on the WBA regular champion at featherweight, 126 pounds, Leigh Wood of the United Kingdom. I hope you guys enjoyed it. True Boxing, you've been hit with the truth.